Hello everybody, and welcome to my video on what you need to know when opening an online store. In this video I'm going to show you the steps you have to follow when starting your online store. I intend to make this a mini course and each video will be a short video, so if you want to refresh your memory on a specific subject, you only have to watch this short video and you don't have to go through a long 2-hour webinar. Recently my wife and daughter wanted to start their online shop, and they constantly ask me questions. What is this? How does that work? Why do they do it that way? And I've realized that there are several people that might have the same issue. So that's the reason why I've decided to create this mini course. In a moment I'm going to highlight all the steps you have to follow when starting your online shop. But first I want to go through a few basics. Excuse me. First of all, what's a website? Well, a website is a collection of web pages, and the web page is just a document with wording and images that's being displayed on your browser. And your browser is Firefox or Chrome, for instance. Some of these web pages can change the data or the information dynamically. For instance, your shopping cart. When you add something to your shopping cart, the data is being added dynamically, so you can see that the new item was added. But normally a web page is static, which means that the information does not change. Next up is hosting company. Now your website is going to be loaded or served from someone else's server, and they are responsible to make sure that your website is always available. And you are going to rent space on that server, and for that reason you are going to pay a monthly fee to this hosting company. The next one on the list is a domain. Now a domain is like a street address to your website. It's also called a URL. Example is Google, for instance. Google's URL or domain name is google.com. So your shop name or domain name can be myfavoriteshop.com, for instance. Next on the list is platform. Platform is like your shop's operating system. The operating system ensures that everything works together. So the platform must provide e-commerce functionality to your shop, and e-commerce functionality includes your shopping list, your checkout pages, and integration to a payment gateway. An example of a platform is, for instance, Wix or Shopify and WordPress with WooCommerce plugins. Then we've got the payment gateway. Now, the payment gateway gives your shop the ability to accept payments via credit cards. An example is Stripe or PayPal. The payment gateway is responsible to do all the encryption of the buyer's information, which means the buyer's information will be safe and secure. And by the way, the buyer's information is not loaded on your site. Only the contact information, like the email and the name, that is available on your website. And note that not all payment gateways are available in every country because, that's mostly because of banking regulations. So I think that's enough basics for now. So let's see, the steps you have to follow is you have to have a domain. Without a domain, nobody is going to be able to reach your website or your online shop. Next one is hosting company. So you have to do research on the different hosting companies available to you in your country. Most of them have the same functionality and services, but it's best to shop around for the best prices. The next one is to do research on the different platforms. It's best to have a look at each and every one so you can make an informed decision. Then you have to check the different payment gateways that are available in your country. And lastly, one of the biggest decisions you're going to have to make is, are you going to develop this shop by yourself, or is someone else going to develop it for you? Okay, so that was the technical stuff. Now on the business side, what you'll have to do is to create your target market. It's also called your avatar or your perfect customer. Then you have to decide on your products and services. And lastly, one of the biggest ones is marketing, and that is a whole new ballgame. So in future videos, I'm going to pick a topic and I'm going to dive deeper into that specific topic and give you much more detail. If you've got any questions or comments, please leave a message below. And in my next video, I'm going to show you step by step how we're going to create your first domain name. I hope you enjoyed this video. See you next time.